Hi guys, and yeah, as promised, we are back. And we're going to look at the Harrier CBX. But before we do any of that, let's get prepared. We'll turn the test set on. There we go. Are we plugged in? We nearly are. Let's just turn this on. There we go. I think that's the right one. There. Crying for the day. Why leave me waiting here? Right. We're on. Right, well, we'll let the test set warm up. We'll just see what we're doing. So we want 4.3. Let's have a look at the frequency. Right. Because I did the frequency last night. And hang on, oh, that's the offset. That's the wrong one. Count. There we go. 27,79120. We've got to let the test set warm up, remember. Now, so what we'll do while the test set warms up, we can get the camera set up and we can get lined up because we're a bit out of line on one of them, aren't we? We noticed that last night. So if I press this, now if we, now where's me? Can never fucking find me fucking zoomer in when I want it. It's here somewhere. Let's just do it by hand. I even might get away with that. There we go. That'll do us. There we go. That'll do us. Right. So, let's go back to here a minute. So what we're going to do, guys, we are going to get the manual. That's the wrong one. Because that's got the one I marked up wrong, isn't it? It's this one. Don't leave me waiting here. Lead me to your door. Many times I've been alone. Many times. Right, we're going to do this the quick and easy way. Many ways you'll never know. That's not the right one. No. Because then we've got our markings. Still they bring me back. No, that one. No, that ain't either. Where are you? Right, it could be this one. Slowly lead me back to the long. Oh, corrected it, did I? Winding road. There we are. Right. So what we're going to do, guys, so we have to adjust. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the VCO. Let's just get you lot on. There we go. Right. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to start with the VCO. Right. Right, the VCO for receive. Let me just zoom out a little bit because we're just clipping the bottom of the board. That's it. Right. So so what we need to do for the VCO, we need to go to the far end where the blue blob is. That's the far end of resistor 4, which is our test point with our meter, and we need to clip our ground, our negative onto a ground. Now I normally use a ground strap between here and here. It's not showing it on the circuit, but it's showing, but it is there. It's on just about all of them. I normally clip to there. So what we're going to do L1. Sorry, T1, not L1. We're going to do T1 for the receive at VCO, and we're going to do CT1 for the transmit VCO. So we'll get on and we'll do those now, and I'll show you where they are. Well, you can see where they are on here, and we'll come back to this periodically. It's the only way I can do it, guys. Thank you to Malcolm for the coffees, by the way. I almost forgot to thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Right. Now what I'm going to try and do, actually, let's go down to here. Because what I'm thinking of, what I'd like to do, no, we'll just do it the way we're doing it. Right, so what we'll do, guys, we will adjust see, it's a shame I can't do it the other way. So we're going to adjust L1 and CT1 for the VCO. So we'll go back. So what we'll do, we'll I might not be able to even, I might have to plug this in and charge the battery a bit. We might get away with it. It's very heavy on the battery, this meter. So if it runs out, we'll have to plug it in. Right, so what we need to do is connect negative to there. And then what we do then, we go to the far end of R4, which is there. The far end of R4, which is there. And that's showing us to, oh hang on, we want to be on channel 40. Remember to put the radio on channel 40, guys, for this job. 3.9. Yeah, that's not bad. That doesn't turn. There we go. We just got that onto 4 volts there, guys. That didn't want to turn. So that's probably seized up or something. But we got it onto 4. Didn't want that. That wasn't very thingy, that, guys. But we got there. So now what we do, before the meter totally dies, we'll do the transmitter. And that's 3.9 as well, so that's not bad. Let's set this up. 1, 3. .4, we can do better than that. There we go, we're coming down now. There you go, 4 volts, so that will do us. And we're transmitting, we're doing good. That's good. Right. So we just want to check. Put on channel 1. And we want to be two point 2.28. That's good. And on channel and on transmit 2.3. So yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's working. That's all right. So that's the end of the meter. We don't need that now. Unclip this. If we can get it unclipped. There we go. can be a pain in the ass. There we go. So that is that done. Now I've got it orientated the other way, but you'll work this out. I've got it so I can work on it. Now I don't know where my zoomer inner is. Well, there it is. Right, let's get the tools that we're gonna need to do this. Now where's the other tool I use for the transmitter, for the other coils, for the L coils. Right, so they're all the tools we want. Right, they're the 3 tools we'll use. Now the transmitter, guys. Transmitter. I'll go through the transmitter. I'm not going to adjust it because it's done and it works and I'm happy with it. I went over it last night off camera. Right. So we go over this now, guys. Get me tool. Right, so we want to... Right, so we've already done the VCO. VCO is there. Receive VCO, which is L1. Sorry, T1. CT1 is your transmit VCO, which is there. VCO, T1, CT1, there your VCO. Clip onto that bus bar there for your negative. Now for your transmitter, your T3, T2, T3, and under that wiring there, T4. Adjust those for peak on your meter. Adjust them for peak on your meter. Then you want to adjust, I think it's L5, or is it L4? I think it's L4. Yeah, L4, L8, and L9. That's what we want. So you want to adjust this for maximum, this for maximum, this one for maximum. And then what you want to do, you want to adjust this first one, L4. You want to turn him to 4.4 watts on your meter. And him you leave alone. And this one you adjust him anti-clockwise for 4. So you adjust him clockwise for 4.4 watts. You don't bother with him, and you adjust him. Your green, you adjust him counterclockwise for your 4 watts. And then if we go to the power meter, so we need to go to the test set. So we go to the test set. And, whoops, power. Right. We could zoom out a little bit there because we've zoomed in with that other one, haven't we? Because they both use the same remote. Yeah. Yeah. Right, so if we now if we go to channel 20, if we go to channel 1, we're on just over 4 watts. 4.4, that's good enough. We can probably come down a bit. 4.2 there. Yeah, so we can probably come down a little bit because the transmitter's stone cold now, you see. So we can actually bring that down. What the issue I found with this was one of these was broken, the yellow one. There we go, 4 watts. Now let's 3.8 on that one, so we need to just bring it up a little bit more. .1, 4.3. We just see where we're at there now. 4.8, 4.2. See, sometimes you have to do a bit of twiddling. So that's, we might need to go a bit further up. So 4.5 there, with 4.7 there. That'll do us, guys. 4.5, 4.4 there now. Oh, hang on. 4.4, 4.5. That's good. Go to channel 20. Four point nine. 4.09, that's good. So you may have to adjust the clear one, the white one we'll call it. You may have to adjust that one slightly to just bring it in balance. And that's it, guys. That's the power balanced. We're on now. Let's check the low power. Now the low power's on the front of this, and we want the low power. That's 406, 468. So we want to bring that down a little bit. And the low power is just there. There we go. That'll do. That'll do us. That's near enough where it needs to be. It's as close as you'll ever get it without fucking about. Right, so yeah, that's good. Right, so that's your transmitter done. So now we go to the receiver, and I will now go through the receiver on. I will now go through the receiver. I'll now go through the receiver. So we'll go back to camera 5. There we go, we're back to camera 5. We'll now go through the receiver. I'll explain that. So, all your green bits are your receiver. Now the way I like to do it, I like to do T12 first, which is your detector. I like to do that first and then make sure we've got maximum. You put your scope on that, and through your extension speaker, and you adjust it for maximum audio, maximum recovered audio. Now if we go up, then after we've done that, we come to the top here, and we come to here, And what I like to start with this one here, which is T5. So we're going to adjust T5. But remember, just adjust these for maximum peak on the cyanide. If you've not got a if you've not got a cyanide meter, you can use an oscilloscope. The same principle. Right. So we're going to adjust T5, T6, T7, T8, T9, T10, T11, which is under the wiring, and T12. So that's what we're going to do, guys. So just go through that again with your T5, T6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're all your T's. We've not done the frequency yet. We'll do the frequency last. And any potentiometer setting up, we'll do the potentiometers apart from the high power. But the frequency should be on. Should be on frequency, but then again it can slip, so you never know. Right, so let's get back to the tuning. Right, so there we go. Right, put the old glasses back on. Now we want the oscilloscope, so put it on the scope. We're already there. Turn the volume up. There we go. Now all we do is we just adjust. That's the tool. And we adjust T12. That's the detector done. Right. So next we want to go to cyanide. So we need to adjust there we go. So what we'll do, we'll adjust that now. We'll start. Yep, that's our adjuster. Our correct tool. So we've got this one down here, which is 5. Get down there in between the wires. You got to be careful. Can't get that fucking thing in with these wires. That's it. Right. Make sure the RF gain's turned up. I think that's down, that's up. Make sure the delta tune's in the middle. Because as you can see, it does affect it. Down. That's about right. Didn't really get much from that. Then we've got this one, which is in between these wires. So the problem with cybernet guys, they have an habit of hiding them. Move my big head in a minute. Just trying to find the adjustment. There you go. That's it. Let's turn the volume down a bit. Turn it back up. I'm a bit fucking low with the volume. There we go. He was out. Yeah, he was out, guys. He was way out. So that was 6. Well, 7. Hang on, are we in here properly? There we go. We've got a bit of connection there. Out! It's too early. That's it. And this one. Change the tool. That's about right. Now this one. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're on 9. LT9. And now there's one under here, T10. Hang on. T 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10. Oh, it's T11. So where's T? Have I miscounted? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah. Yeah, because that's T9, T10, T11, T12. So it must be T6, T7, T8, T9, T10, T11. Yeah, T11. We're on. Yeah. Right, T11. We've actually gained a bit, but not much. That's about it. Right. Let's turn the volume up on the... Well, let's see how far that down we can listen to it. So... I can still hear that at 130, 32, at minus 132. That's good enough, which is where I normally get them. Alright. Now just check our signal meter. It's on S9, that's good, so we don't have to adjust that. We're not going to adjust the squelch, there's no need. The deviation, I did that last night. If you have to adjust the deviation, it's that one there put in the middle. I'll show you in a minute because I have to come back out of it because we're not on the right picture. So to unplug this. Right. Because we want to check frequency, don't we? Turn that down. There we go. So what we do, guys, to set the frequency, let me just check it. TX 2779127. That's good. It's where it was last night. Because you have to wait while the test set warms up and the radio warms up. So that's it, guys. That's the... That's basically how you set up the Cybernet 134. That's generally how you set it up, guys. And, you know, that's ready to be taken apart, be cleaned, be put back together. And we may do a microchips mod on this one, see how I feel. But, you know, we're going to leave it there for now, guys. We're happy with that. The radio's working. Let's just double check the deviation. Radio. Hello. Yeah, that's good. Turn the test set off. There we go, guys. If you do need to adjust the frequency, you adjust it by this capacitor here, this trimmer, which is CT2. You adjust it with that CT2 if you ever have to adjust the frequency. I adjusted the transmitter last night and I just peaked it. I've just fine-tuned it this morning. Well, this afternoon. We've just done a bit of fine-tuning this afternoon after everything's had a chance to go cold. So now we know where we're at. Now we know. We knows that's not the right speaker for that. The right cover for that is this one, because the speaker plugs on. Supposed to on that one there and all, but somebody swapped the speaker at some time. It doesn't matter whether you plug this in which way around because it's mono, so it doesn't make a difference. We'll put the screws back in it later. Oh, hang on. There you go. Why won't that go in? Through the long winding road will never disappear. That's it. Unplug the mic. Right. Let's find the top. That's the top for the other one. Well, the bottom, should I say. For the one that's got no bottom. Right. And this one I'm happy with, guys. I think we might be getting another visit from the microchips. Because I think, I'll put the screws in it later, guys. I think we might be getting another visit from the microchips because I'm going to dual band this one as well. I'm going to dual band that one. And that coming from a guy who doesn't like to dual band them. But then again, using microchips is method. I don't mind because there, just blew my nose, guys. So that's where we're up to, guys. Just go back to here before we go. And that's it, guys. You can't go wrong. You know. Everything in red is transmit. Everything in green is receive. Your blue is your test point. Where have we gone? There we go. Your blue is your test point. Purple is VCO. And yellow is your frequency. So you can't go wrong with that, can you, guys? I mean, I think I've marked that up pretty well. But I'm going to leave it there. I just thought I'd give you something for the afternoon. Something to have with your tea, I suppose. But yeah, it's a shame about old Racing Demon, wasn't it? It really was, guys. It really is. It's, you know, really is a shame because, as I say, he's a really, really, really lovely man. Really is. One of the best. Anyway, guys, I'll catch us later. Thank you very much. And like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee, you know, tell all your friends and all that lot. I'll be back this way tonight. We'll be in the shack. Catch you later, guys. Bye for now.